Hey guys, Matt from Total MTG here, and it's Deck Tech Tuesday. First of all, let me say this is the first video back off a little 10-day break, just so I could get the videos, you know, so that I didn't have to put them out late at night. I wanted to get the schedule. If you haven't seen the schedule video, I will leave a link below because that tells you our new schedule for YouTube videos and on Twitch. But let's get to this week's deck. It's Abzan Liege. It is a modern deck, and it is on a bit of a budget. Now, it's not a budget brew by any means, but it's on a bit of a budget, mainly because of the exclusion of these two cards. Noble Hierarch and Tarmogoyf. Now, these would make my deck a lot better, but if I want to run a playset of each, which some decks can do when they run like an Abzan Liege sort of deck, the total cost would be an additional $700. Now, that is not accessible to me. That is not accessible to a lot of people unless they already have it in their collection. So they have been excluded from the deck, and I've given it my Total MTG twist, and this is where we're going to go. And hopefully, like I say, not budget deck, but still a deck that can hopefully not reach too far into everyone's pockets, but $700 saving. Let's take a look at the deck. So we start off with 4 Birds of Paradise. It is the 1-mana green that will tap for any colour. Really nice card, Birds of Paradise. Staple in most modern decks that run this sort of creature-based form. It is a 0/1. Like I said, add 1 mana of any colour to your mana pool. It is what we're going to use to ramp out and get a lot of creatures. We have a lot of low-costing creatures, but this will help us get more of them on the board. Sylvan Caryatid we're using. Like I said, Noble Hierarchs we're not using, so I'm using a couple of Sylvan Caryatids. So we have like 6 mana dorks there. That will hopefully be enough. If not, after more testing, maybe up to another 3 for Sylvan Caryatid. But I like that Caryatid offers its own thing of being hexproof. Adds 1 mana of any colour. It is a nice card, but obviously does cost 2, where Noble Hierarch costs 1. But only taps for 3 of the colours, but only taps for really the 2 that we need. But if you want to go and spend, I think they're about $80 each. If you want to go and spend the $320 on them, feel free. So we look at one of our first creatures. It is a Fleecemane Lion. We're going to run 4 of them. Green and white. We've got a lot of value in this. It is hexproof if it's monstrous, and then it becomes indestructible as well. The monstrosity 1 is, he gets a 1/1 counter. It's 3 green and a white. That is obviously a bit expensive, but it's a nice tempo creature. 3/3 for 2. Can't be sniffed at. We're going to run 4 of them. 3 Voice of Resurgence. Possibly needs to be 4, but I'm going with 3 at the moment because I had spaces I wanted to put for other creatures. Whenever an opponent casts a spell during the turn of when Voice of Resurgence dies, create a green and white element token with power and toughness equals the number of creatures you control. Now we run 29 creatures. So Voice is always going to be a great card for us. Put it in as a 3 of. If you want 4, go for it, guys. Kitchen Finks, the value town for green and white. 3/2 when it ends the battle, we gain 2 life. Has persist as well. We run that as a 3 of. And a 3 of Loxodon Smiter. Can't be countered. Great against those sort of decks. And good against discard as well. Because if opponent plays lilies, we have to discard it. We can just put it straight onto the battlefield instead. So we run 3 of them. So we go to the rest of our creatures. We run 3 Renegade Rallier, which I feel might be good in Modern. I've seen it played in company decks. When it ends the battlefield, if an opponent you control left the battlefield this turn, return target permanent with covered mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Now this will be able to hit. We've got 3 voices, couple of Sylvan Caryatid, 4 Fleecemane Lions, 4 Birds of Paradise. We've got a good chance of hitting something with this. We run fetch lands, so we got we will be able to get something into the graveyard so we can activate the revolt. I think it could be a nice creature. We'll give it a try, see how it goes. 4 Siege Rhino. It wouldn't be Abzan without the Siege Rhino in. 4/5 Trampler, a great swinging creature that will hopefully win us games. When it ends the battlefield, each opponent loses 3 life. We gain 3 life. Great, great card. Brilliant Siege Rhino. Was amazing in standard. Well overpowered. So we're definitely running a 4 of there. And the namesake for the deck, which is a 3 of Wilt-Leaf Liege. 1 either green or white and 3 of them. Other green creatures you control get +1/1. Other white creatures you control get +1/1. So basically it's going to hit nearly every creature in our deck as a double of, which is absolutely amazing. If a spell or ability would make you discard this, we get to put it on the battlefield as well. So this is really, really good. Works a bit like the Loxodon Smiter. It's going to pump all our creatures. The anthem effect, Elf Knight, will hopefully see us through. And we're just going to have value town with all our creatures, guys. We're just going to storm the board. They might counter and they might keep killing, but we've got 29 creatures. Hopefully that is enough. We'll look at the spells. We can make more creatures with Lingering Souls. Lingering Souls will also be pumped with the Wilt-Leaf Liege. So it'll make them just all that bit better. They won't be 1/1s. Potentially they could be 2/2s. And we can obviously flashback. Lingering Souls, staple in Modern. Brilliant card. We're going to run a 4 of. And our choice of removal is Path to Exile. 4 of them, exile target creature, and they gain to get to search for a basic land and put it in tapped for Path to Exiles. So we're going to look at the lands now. We run some basics, 3 forests, 3 plains and a swamp. Our choice of fetch lands is 4 Windswept Heath and 3 Marsh Flats. If you've got Verdant Catacombs, I'm saving a little bit of money there. You can go and put some Verdants in if you want to. Couple of Gavony Townships. It's got the ability of paying 2 green and white to put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control, which means we can buff them even more. We've got some Razorverge Thickets, Temple Gardens, a Godless Shrine and an Overgrown Tomb. But all in all, 23 land. We maybe be able to drop to 2 and maybe put another creature in. But we'll see how it goes in a bit. Maybe put that extra Voice of Resurgence in. We do have 6 mana dorks, so maybe 22 will be okay. But I've got 23 at the moment. So, as we start to look at the sideboard, guys, we have a couple of Qasali Pridemage. It's exalted. We can pay 1. We get to destroy an artifact or enchantment. So we will be able to hit something like that. Qasali, great card. Relic of Progenitus to hit those graveyard decks. A couple of them. 3 Abrupt Decays. Standard when you're running these sort of colours. Could be main board, but I went for the path, so we can always put these in. Destroy target non-land permanent with covering mana cost 3 or less. Then we have some more stuff in there to hopefully help us against the artifacts. A couple of Stony Silences. And then Planeswalkers. I originally had Mentors in there, but I really think the Ajani Mentor was maybe a bit too costly. Elspeth Knight-Errant is a classy Planeswalker. The +1 of giving something +3/3 and flying. Make our Rhino maybe fly in the air for 7, 8, 9, 10. It's just going to be a game winner. Sorin Solemn Visitor can make 2/2 black vampires and can also give all our creatures a lifelink and +1 to end a turn. That would be really good. Until next turn as well, that is, sorry. And against Burn, I've put 3 Leyline of Sanctity, because Burn seems to be making a bit of a revival. So this is in there. If it's an open hand, it basically can shut down their deck. And that is just a really good, helpful sideboard card. So this is my deck this week, guys. It's Abzan Liege. I hope you like it. We're going to chuck loads and loads of creatures down. Hopefully get value town with a lot of value creatures there. We've got ways to combat things. If they do get to removal, like I said, we have 29 and Lingering Souls to keep flooding the board, and hopefully just batter them away with their lives. Any suggestions for the deck, what you think could be in the sideboard, or maybe some additions to the main? Always let me know. I'm always appreciating that. Like I say, no deck is ever perfect. This has been Abzan Liege for Modern, Deck Tech Tuesday. Make sure you join us next week, and if you're new to us, hit that subscribe button and hit that little dingy bell so you never miss anything from Total MTG. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care, and I'll see you soon.